Oops. What's up, Night Wolf? Testicle difficulties. All the pushing better just stay I'm hanging in there, brother. Enjoying my new speakers. Oh, the sunshine never comes. Just stay down there. Gotta make them pay. Take it back on the day. This day. Yo. Party! Love is a boiling word. Love is a boiling word. Oh, damn. A supper is no longer. Oh, you're going through hot flashes. Ah, I'm sorry. Sweet! What is up? What is up, Sue? I got the hubby and the wife here. It's like a salt and pepper shaker. I got the whole set. Get more people to come in. Ah, you got storm. Sorry. Be safe. Thank you. I figure I have a birthday party here today. I don't care.
Whether you're a contractor or a master technician,
Or masturbator.
your job depends upon reliability.
Does everybody have a beer for me or a toke? Thank you, buddy. 50 fucking 4 tomorrow. And if all goes well, I'm going to get the best birthday present ever. The Revelations of Aliens. Haha, it's coming. They're here. They always been here. All you naysayers. Yo, Nicole, there you are. Now Kanye has a playmate. Thank you, Sue. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're here to share it with me, even though it's tomorrow. But my daughter's coming tomorrow. So, I'm not going to really be on here that much, so I figured I'd do it today. Plus, I'm pretty fucking baked already, so about an hour or so, I'll be a fucking baked potato. Oh, that time. I pretty much been celebrating my birthday every fucking day this year, so I mean. For you, I search the outside, search inside. Get some people, I don't know, start a conversation. I'm just playing tunes. I'll be your DJ for the night. All right. I'll be your entertainment tonight. Fuck yeah, it was. You got that right. Sad they gotta hang it up. arthritis. As we get older, our heroes get older. Yeah, that too. Yeah. Well, they redid it. They finally turned the bass on. They let Rob play the bass, but you got to remember, Jason was a better backup vocalist than Rob. He could fucking sing. I think James was a little bit intimidated by that. Nah, well, if I didn't see about Rush, I'm not in a hurry to see it. Aha! You know what I'm saying? I'm not in a hurry to see it. Rush? Never mind. Uh, if his drum kit gets any smaller, he's going to be on a little tight. I just seen them last May, and compared to Pantera's drum kit, well, that's Charlie from Anthrax playing drums. But I could see it getting to him. They're supposedly, after the European tour they just started, and in October they're doing that Sphere in Las Vegas. They're gonna be going back in the studio, and I think the guy name was Rammstein. He did Master of Puppets with them, and he's gonna produce it. And the whole song is gonna be done with the whatever equipment that they had back then to create that song. They're gonna use that amps, everything, and then they said no. It's almost gonna be live, but studio live. Exotic Swiss Rican. Your name's getting fucking longer every time, Bart. What's up, Bart, dude? Jersey in the house. So I'm a little out of date. It's official. Mike is no longer here, or there's something changed. I didn't see nothing. Everything was Stephanie yesterday on Joey, so I don't know. Hey, listen to what you want, brother. Mike was so he didn't die. That's what I'm asking. Was that all true? He died, or was it his father? A wrong address. I don't know. Holy shit, he is alive. What the fuck? So who hung himself? His father, or it was? Fuck yeah, it was, man. Oh, I know who Dr. C. I see you on panel. You were reading that 911 call. All right, now I remember. Oh, now that he thought he was dead and everybody what they did, now that's his new shtick when he comes back. Next chapter in the trilogy. Oh boy. Oh, I thought I got an early birthday present. Just saying, but oh well. I don't like the fucking guy. Oh fuck yeah, Kanye. He just powered up. Remember when little Mario would eat the mushroom and get real big and he'd clobber everything? That's gonna be him. He's gonna think that his fucking ego, whatever ego he didn't drink away. Well, he's here for a reason or reason, so I want to be one of his reasons. I want to pick on him again. I want to go one last round with that fucker. I know, Bart, right? That what he said about Forever 21. I mean, never mind what he said about everybody, but I got a personal issue. What he did to her and said about them. He's the one that told Forever 21 when she had the cancer, she should just unalive herself. So.
Heck no.
All right, hang on a second, Kanye. I'm trying to plug in my speaker. It died.
But it can get
Well, I get it, man. I can't find the hole.
along with every other tool you need to rebuild that motorcycle. And when you fire that baby up,
Man,
it'll make you
fuck.
so happy you'll have rays of sunshine.
Fuck yeah, it was.
You a wazoo.
I gave that motherfucker my address. I'm like, come to my house. He threatened me. That was my buddy. Oh no. I hit the wrong fucking button. All right, now I'm gonna work on the link. Yeah, I know it's ironic, Nicole, huh? Yeah, I kicked myself. Yeah, that's two for now. I did it. I fucking did it. Kanye, I bet his loved ones wouldn't have minded the way he treats that lady and how his father talks about him. I don't think there would be many tears shed. Just saying. All right, add to the stage. There you are. Hang on.
What's up, buddy?
Hang on. There we go. What's up, buddy?
Buddy?
You
You almost done kicked
fucking.
yourself off the fucking stage, didn't you? You were like yeeting yourself off the stage or
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, I keep hitting the wrong button.
Imagine us hitting the wrong button. That's
Yeah,
weird,
well.
right? We wouldn't do that. Yeah, I thought he was gone. Mm-hmm.
I kind of caught wind of that in the chat yesterday. I kept going in and out because it was boring to me.
I fell asleep. Literally.
I'm kind of glad you hashtag you heard's been catching on a little bit.
Yeah, you like that? You heard?
I hope that catches on. I need help. So remember, leave it in my there.
Yeah. Hashtag you heard. Here, we'll get it going in the chat right now.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck you, Nightwolf. Yeah, I started the stream on mute. I was sitting there like 2 minutes talking to Nightwolf.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes, no sound. And I'm like, ah, shit, I got to repeat all that?
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
I fucking hate that. I've been up since 5:30 and getting fucked up. My daughter will be here late tonight. Tomorrow, my son-in-law's got to cut the grass, and
oh yeah, everybody texted me happy birthday. I don't sing. You don't want me to sing, but if I could sing, I'd sing happy birthday too.
Yeah, that's fine.
Against your will.
Is good enough. Saying it is good enough. I appreciate it. One more year, I made it. Don't know how. Well, I don't want to jinx myself because it ain't even here yet. You know.
I can do it in
4 o'clock in the morning.
Were you? I was born early. I can do it in a. Hold on, let me practice. Hold on, let me mute. 1 second.
Get a harmonica. Devo will be laughing about that one. What the fuck was that?
I can do different noises and stuff. That's one of them.
Is this what you used to do as a child before weed?
I communicate with animals, so I have to know all kinds of different noises, right?
Yeah, so you kind of mimic their noises and put them all together.
Yeah.
That sounded like a real high. You sounded like a real high Elmo.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're stoners.
Stoner boys. Yeah.
And Nightwolf picking on your. At least she's got a working microphone, Nightwolf. You haven't had one since I met you. And how long ago was that? 2 years? Shut your mouth.
Nightwolf, do you not remember me in voice chat and like not having a microphone and sounding like I was underwater or like away from all the time? Now you can hear me.
Well, now you get to talk over the people that talked over you, basically, right?
So just Willow, then.
That's what she said. Oh.
I heard that. Yeah. What she...
And I'm going to get a large pie of extra cheese with tomato and basil and a grilled chicken Caesar salad from my favorite pizza place.
To me? Why are you going to do this to me right now? I had a really good pizza place the other day, and you go and you can build your own toppings, and they have gluten-free, and they have the oven right there. Oh, wow. So good. It's like a sparkly oven.
It's like a tradition. We go to this place on birthdays, and I'm kind of celebrating my daughter's too because hers is on the 21st.
I love traditions.
You know, and I won't see. I only see her once a month.
Yeah. Two birds,
So
one stone.
yeah,
Oh, she's a Taurus. You got a stubborn. Stubborn.
she was
Almost just. Yeah.
14 minutes, 13 minutes after
14 minutes of Taurus.
midnight.
Yep.
Yeah, so and she was a C-section, so right when she was in Aries, they started cutting her mother up, but almost was there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Hi, Pot Friend.
Hey, Pop Fried, what's up, man? Hey, you're coming in the right time. When's there a wrong time? When's there a wrong time? Talk sexy to Bart. CC, pick up that guitar and talk to me. Your name, CC, get it? That was fucking good. Woohoo. So I'm in a better mood this year. Well, than last year. So
that's good. I mean, we lost 200 pounds of dead weight, which would be Willow. So I know I've been in a better mood and happier this year without that dead weight.
Yeah, you know what? It's like you don't realize, and this is weight in general. Think about it. You don't really if you lost 50 pounds, right? Now, if you were 200 and 225, that doesn't seem like a lot, right? Mm-hmm. Well, then go to the grocery store and get the big bag of dog food that's 50 pounds and pick it up.
Yeah.
That's what you fucking lost.
Mm-hmm.
You've been walking around with.
All that dead weight.
But then now with the human form, right? Oh, he's going to try this. Hang on. He wants to show off a microphone. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. Nightwolf. He's going to try to show off a night.
Oh,
anyway.
Okay.
When you have dead weight around you as a person, you don't realize how much. It's like taking that great fucking shit that you feel like you just want to tell the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, and you're never gonna put that shit back in.
And then you just feel lighter.
Hang on, Nightwolf. What the fuck's going on? Yes. There, I forgot to hit that button. All right,
let's see if this works.
Holy motherfucking shit.
Yes, I do have a mic now.
I can hear you for once. Wow.
So, stick it where the sun don't shine, Smitty. I do have a mic.
Hey, no problem. I love sticking stuff where the sun don't shine at my age.
That's what she said.
Yeah, it tickles the prostate, if you know what I mean.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, Kanye, but you have a man, you know.
Yeah, and my man likes you. He does. He don't like anybody.
I'm the only one he likes out of this whole fucking internet? What the hell? I guess I should feel honored. I'm honored.
Yeah. You're pretty much one of the only dudes that I've ever been talking to on speaker, and he's not like, who the fuck is that dumb fuck? Why are you talking to him?
Yeah, you wrote that in the chat yesterday too.
Yeah.
If your husband was listening.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been away so long. I only, I know some of the characters. I don't know 111 and that whole story. I'm catching on. It's like I'm binge watching. I missed 2 seasons.
Yeah, you miss one day, and it's so much.
But they go back to the same stories, though. It's like go on, and
yeah, it's the same insults. It's the same lies. These people did this to me, and then it's they go to a new group, and they're like, these people did this to me, and it's you can't even think of new things to blame other people that you're mad.
It's like going to the refrigerator, right? You open it up, you go to take the jug of milk. We all take a whiff, right, to make sure. And then if we're not sure, we'll take a whiff and then look at the date to maybe help us out, right? But when it's sour, we don't put it back in the refrigerator and then next time go in there and do the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
Unless you got OCD or that's severe OCD, like where you had to touch everything.
Yeah.
Like I said, you don't want to put a shit back up your ass. Nobody says, "Oh boy, I wish I could put a baby back up in me."
No, that would be weird.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like
I'm catching what you're throwing.
the people you're beating a dead horse on, you've given everything on them. What more is to give?
Rinse, recycle, repeat. Rinse, recycle,
Yeah.
repeat. Yep.
Yeah, it's like you squeeze all the juice out, and you're fucking trying to squeeze more, and so then you got nothing. So then you create things. I have to write the story from now on. It gets less and less entertaining when you start going after kids.
Yeah, like the depravity of it all. Like you're not even
the same people that. Well, the same people on here that have been arch enemies and great friends. How many times?
Yeah. So many.
It's like when Ross and Rachel kept on getting together.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
It's the same shit, different day.
Until another interesting character comes along, right? They're all characters.
Yeah. I can't even tell you how many different groups of people these people have tried to weaponize to come after me, and every time it's like it'll work for a little bit and then it just fails, and it's like, you guys are not even good at this. Why don't you just quit?
Yeah, it's like
change it. Just stop.
Change it around. We need all new cast. We need to recast everybody.
Yeah. Well, can you imagine if they took all of that gumption and put it into something productive in their real life? Like what they could accomplish?
I say that to my kids all the time.
Right? That's kind of what it's like, is like children.
Yep.
Babysitting.
It's
adults.
I mean, you guys have been around, some of you longer than me. I mean, how do you feel? I mean, I left this shit for like a year. I got bored of this shit.
It gets boring. 1 second, I'm brushing my teeth.
I just like coming in, disrupting people's lives just with hashtag don't care. Now it's hashtag you heard. Fucking Nunzio, that's always that. You heard? Like that guy Eli. You heard? Like, the guy Eli out of New York where he goes around yelling everything. You heard? Yo, my peeps. Yo, my peeps.
Oh, you should see Unclean Hands today. That one hit a nerve.
I didn't watch it. Don't spoil it. I watch. Usually I'm watching videos now, but I decided to come on. But I'll catch up with his videos. He's like, he's like one of three that I follow.
This one will get to you.
Oh my! All right, thank you for telling me. Now you got me even a little bit more excited than I was prior to knowing that. So some of them need to perish. I'm sorry. Some people just don't belong on this planet. And when they finally get their day,
I'm surprised this goof didn't get hit. There were even dads there, and you could see if the cops weren't standing there, yeah, he would have been taken out.
All right. So you're telling me too much now. Well, you say anything else, I'm going to have to mute you because I don't want no spoilers. like
Yes,
telling
sir.
me I just see Empire Strikes Back and then telling me Vader's Luke's dad before I walk in the theater.
I'm back.
Hey. Hey, I haven't fucked with you in a while, so I'm just fucking. You know that. You should know
I
my
know.
humor by now. It hasn't changed.
Freezing.
I
I'll
got
trade you.
stupider. Trade what?
The weather.
Oh yeah, you
Fuck
want to
yeah, I'll
trade?
take it.
I'll take
I
it. I'll
lost
trade.
all. I lost all my pipes this year. They burst.
Yeah, that was crazy. It's 54 here. I was complaining about it being hot, and I was like, I'm not ready for summer, and I was being a real crybaby about it, and now it's like cold. So, yeah.
One day it was 80, and they said storms came through. I got a little rain, nothing, and it went from 80 to 30 degrees that night.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of not a lot, but like we need rain and everything's so green. We've been getting some little sprinkle showers. It cooled
Oh,
it
well,
down.
it's
What
32
happened is it
here
got
right now, your
warm.
temperature.
Oof,
Wow, Nicole's only 52 where she is. That's pretty chilly for
it's 54
Kansas.
here.
For
Yeah,
egg Kansas. Egg
Yep,
Kansas.
Kansas. Yep, Kansas.
The answer is A, Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
You are a millionaire,
Or was it Iowa? I thought it was Iowa,
and
maybe. Yeah.
and you didn't use all your time left.
Oh, I just had a
Oh
crazy
shit!
deja vu. That was wild.
Wait, Pop Rod, I don't know if I said hello to you, but hello.
Hello.
And if so, you got another one.
I'm
I'll
up in
say
the
hello to
mountains.
everybody all over again. I'll try to even it out. Be fair.
Okay, let's do
I
it.
don't want nobody else starting a panel and saying, "Well, I was on Smitty's
And he
and
was a dick.
he didn't count
To
my
be
one
fair.
hello." Yeah, he didn't say hi or none. Yeah.
Rude. Okay, go.
Then
You go.
then you got to find out my address and where I went to school and people I went to school with.
Right, and my
You know.
mom's dead relatives and my dad's dead relatives.
And my blood
anybody I've
type
ever
and my
said
sperm.
hi to
Yeah. And my
when I
sperm count.
took a shit last. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, if you want to be in good Inspector Clouseau, that's where you should be really in there. All right, cool. I did say hi to you. All right, my memory's still working. Tick, 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 tick.
For now, we have stoner
Yeah, for now.
memory.
Yeah. Sure do.
Your secret is safe with me because I probably already forgot.
Exactly.
Right?
But you
Benefits
can
of
remember
being friends
songs
with
from
a punk.
80s.
Yeah.
Yep. You walk in the room.
And you can't
forgot why you
remember what
walked
you
in
came
there.
in in. Yep.
But then you get distracted in there by something else, so you change the whole task. Because, you know, your brain's telling you, well, I'm accomplishing something. But then you go back out of the room and go, oh, shit, that's what I needed. And then you go back in.
It's because
But it kind of works out in favor. You got two things done without even trying.
Two birds, one stone.
Yeah, exactly. So it's actually productive to be forgetful sometimes. As long as it kicks in, it catches up pretty fast. The link on a bicycle chain, right? Sometimes it popped off when you were a kid, right when you were in a race. Pop.
Yeah, I hate that. Those banana seats were not comfortable.
Yeah, and then your fucking calf hits the spikes on the freaking cranked pedals. Then you cry, Mom. Then you ask your big brother to fix the bicycle. I mean, I can go on with this scenario. I'll get right into the kids graduating college. You want to keep going? Yeah, fuck.
All my tulips are coming up.
Your tulips?
My tulips. Not my tulips. My tulip. Tulips.
That's what you say. They might turn into something and make a whole video about you.
Right? Kane was showing her tulips
Her
on
tulips.
Smith's panel. She's such a
And Night
whore.
Wolf watched. And Night Wolf watched.
Right?
Sorry, buddy, you're in the drama now.
Hey,
Yep.
at least my rhubarb's trying to come through the snow.
Oh no. My lemon balm
Rhubarb.
also decided to come out super early. Like I thought it was gonna freeze, but
I
my
remember
lemon balm.
rhubarb. I went to school there.
Potfight said, I'm old enough to be an adult, but not ready for that level of maturity. I feel ya. Sometimes when something happens, I look around for like an adultier adult, you know? Somebody a little more adult than me. An adultier adult, like, you know.
Not an adultress, because that wouldn't be the right one.
An adultier, like an adult.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Super adult.
Yeah.
Adult to the second power.
Yeah. Just try to hand it off, you know? It doesn't work that way anymore, though, unfortunately.
Yep. But yeah.
So in 2009, I lost my best friend, and today is her birthday. Today, literally today.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that just makes me feel bad now. I'm celebrating mine. Thanks a lot, Kanye.
She didn't die today. She was born today.
Oh, born.
She died. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's why you remembered my birthday. See, that's why, because you know what? When you said the other day, last night, hey, your birthday, I'm like, holy shit, she remembered that? So you probably, like, one thing makes you remember another. Stoner brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's funny.
Thank you, Nicole.
You
like my picture?
That a guinea pig?
Yeah. I love the look on its face.
Yeah. I seen somebody had a shaved guinea pig.
Oh no.
It looked like a little baby hippo.
They do have
They have those cats like that too. I mean, I love a shaved pussy. But I want stubble because I don't want it smooth, and that just makes it fucking weird. I want stubble.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. I should put that in my bio on a dating site, see how far I get.
Right? That's what she said.
Fuck.
I think Joe's gonna go live if he get bored and want to go hang out over there.
Now? I figured he won't go to
No, later. I don't know what time. He told me and I forgot. That's something to do later if you.
Well, 3:30 here. Yeah, I might pop in.
I don't know. I can't remember.
That's what she said.
That is what she said.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely.
Connie.
I'll go ahead.
What, Nightwolf?
Connie, can you put Joe's link in here? Because I don't know who you guys are talking about there.
I can.
You've been on Joe's panel. I seen you there one day, Nightwolf.
I might kick myself if I do, but I will if I do.
Well, if Nicole's still here, she should be able to post it.
She's already hitting the enter button.
Probably.
Wait, She's Ray O'Reilly. You know that.
Nicole is on it.
Okay.
Well, or she might come in and go, huh?
What are you guys talking about? Yeah,
Nicole,
remind me.
Nicole, I'm sorry, I'm going to say this. Nicole tell you she tried gummies a while back?
Did she? I'll have to get the tea on that.
Yeah. And then I said, oh my God. And I was like, look, next time you do it, let's do it together in Discord, right? I want to be there. You know, you'd want to be there, right?
Thank you,
Yeah.
Nicole.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
And
I do.
she don't think she's going to do it again.
Oh well.
All right, Nicole. All right. Sorry. That's fine. You get a pass. You don't get. Nobody's mad at you. I mean, you strike 1 out of a million. You know?
Vegas Valley Community Watch. I don't know. Oh, let me see if I can do it. If I kick myself, I can come back.
I got it.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't do like panel and then click around because I will kick myself so fast.
Damn, Pop Run.
I still don't know.
Oh.
I think I've been on panel like maybe 10 times in my whole like 6 years, so I get a little lost still.
Nicole said she posted
Thank you,
it.
Nicole.
Yeah, I already got it. I saw it.
Donka.
And no, I was not subscribed.
Everybody tip your waitress.
It's wild. Thank you, Nicole. It's wild.
Put your cash app in there, Nicole. Tip your waitress. Put a GoFundMe in the chat. Let's do that. What are we funding? Nothing. We just fund it. What do you care? Right? What do you care? Because if I say my dog's dying, you're not gonna believe me. Or I'm gonna lie. You know, you think I'm lying, or I could be lying. Or you know what I'm saying? So just have a GoFundMe and throw money in there for no reason.
Well, I think a valid GoFundMe would be therapy from all of this shit experienced online. That'd be a valid GoFundMe.
Nobody would do it because they don't have a reason.
Yeah.
But they took the time. They will take the time and go, all right, why would I put money in there? For nothing. But when they have the illusion that they're helping somebody, some people give the money.
Yeah.
You like the ones that give the most, not all, but most sometimes. The ones that give the most are doing it to have something over your head for their ego. Because they'll always be the one, like the first person that comes into a live, they go first.
Yep. Clout chasers.
Yeah.
I'll have to remember to do that next time Smitty goes live.
What?
Put in first.
All right.
Yeah. You usually are first. Usually are first. What happened? Working?
Usually, or I'm out and about.
Yeah. No, I asked if my mic was working. Not your employment.
Well, it didn't help. I dropped a TV set on my foot the few months back. So I'm walking around with a bloody cane now.
Hey, welcome to the Cane Club. Hi, my name is Sue. I'm breathing. Please go find me. Yeah.
Pimps use canes too. That's pretty cool.
And then they always promise, look, I'll show you receipts about, where the money went. And then they could show all the correct receipts, but half the group, whatever, will say, oh, it's fake documents.
It's always fake.
You'll never come to nobody.
You say or prove, it's always fake. Yep.
The goalpost keeps moving.
Yep. That's right. Do you know what I used to do when I was isolated during the pandemic? I used to go on Craigslist and find people that needed animal food, like dog food, cat food, and litter. And then I would go on Amazon and I would send them dog food and cat food. Instead of sitting online being a shitbag, that's what I did.
Yeah. Well, you're always helping animals. Because at least they're appreciative.
Mm-hmm.
For every, I'll give you for every 100 animals that you rescue, will appreciate you more than 5 friends.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
They
I had
aim
a
to
goat and a
please.
pig that I adopted the other day that somebody dumped on the road. And I've put up signs and stuff, but nobody's come to claim them. But a bonded goat and pig, like a large pig, were dumped. And I had to have them follow my truck home. And luckily I had like food and treats and stuff. And so now I have an extra goat and pig that are bonded. Like they're literally best friends. And somebody just dumped them out in the middle of nowhere to fend for themselves.
The guy that plays Negan in The Walking Dead,
Yeah.
him and his wife adopt farm animals. And it just made like a little news. There was a donkey and a duck or a goose
Oh.
that the old man that owned them, they died, but that was his pets.
Yeah.
And they couldn't leave each other's side, so they had to be adopted together.
Yeah.
A donkey and a goose or duck.
That's
But either way,
cute.
goose or duck, I mean, it's still cute either way.
Yeah. It's adorable.
Be a swan, but I'm just saying, it's weird,
Yeah.
And that's two different species.
Mm-hmm.
One's a land mammal, one's half land, half air,
And they're
Okay, that's two different species. But there's racism.
Mm-hmm. It's because people are stupid. And they get hung up on dumb shit, and animals are pure of heart and pure energy. And they don't use words to communicate.
We are the weakest animal on this planet, human. Mammal. We are the weakest. Think about it. We got to buy coats to keep warm, and we got to use fire and heat, right? We need suntan lotion to protect our skin from the sun. We use eyeglasses to block our eyes from the sun.
Mm-hmm.
We prune up when we go in the water too long. But that's actually a body mechanism that gives you grip.
Mm-hmm.
Because your fingers are slippery.
We're adapting to our environment. Mm-hmm.
Slowly, yeah.
Yep.
So. But what lacks in the world that can't be taught is common sense. And a lot of people don't have it. You don't want nobody fucking with you on the internet? Don't give them a reason to.
You don't even need to give them a reason to on here.
Just don't give them, a story they can twist. It's like...
You don't even have to give them anything. You just have to be in a chat, and they don't like it. And they go full Karen and look up your whole bloodline and dox your dead relatives in fucking, Wales.
Look, they might. I have no family really alive in that obvious family, and that's it. So I'm not gonna find nothing there.
Yeah.
I have no police record. Should I have one? Yeah, I have
time on their hands.
They can look up the sealed one on my before I was 18. That I burned down a naval recruiting base that was empty. So I just told you about it, so that's no secret now. Ooh, that's not any breaking news. I gave my address out fully to the internet. Not one person from there I can.
That one.
Yeah, I mean, don't come fucking me. You know, it gets boring through the screen. If we were all in a fucking bar, you know how many people would have been knocked out a long time ago?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
See, I live in real life. This is just a way to. All this is talking to everybody all over the world, like on a party line, glorified party line.
Yeah. People that never evolved and are never going to evolve mentally, emotionally, you know.
Well, here's the thing. I told Mike when back in there, he was going to bring out his AR-15, right? And I told him, make sure I want hollow point bullets, and I want the barrel directly between my eyes, right above, dead center. I'll sit there and hold still. You figure it out.
He still couldn't.
See how much I'm afraid of you.
Ain't nobody afraid over here. You could try.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I seen your new toy. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Damn, those dogs would devour like pigs. And you got a pig too. What happens?
I do.
How long?
A full-grown 200-pound pig, yes. And
How long?
A couple little cocoons.
2 days it might take the pig to dispose of the body?
Yes.
Between the elements, the dog gets some, right? The pig will do the other, you know?
Mountain lions, coyotes.
Yeah. And look, the only thing that, that stays really is the teeth.
Yeah.
But half these people have false teeth or no teeth, so they'll never find them.
Wouldn't matter anyway. They're not very smart.
Chat.
Huh?
Check your private chat. It's StreamYard.
Oh. No.
I just got a canvas and some acrylics. Some paintbrushes.
Other.
Sorry, I'm oblivious right now. I'm just...
Sorry, I'm reading something. I was reading. That's funny. Can't say it on here. Nightwolf, if you want to say the joke, the floor is yours.
Hang on one second. I can see. I'm just looking at... I've got paintbrushes and stuff all over the place right now.
Sue would kill me if I said that one online.
So, can he do it? It'd be a birthday present to me. It's funny. I think it is. We're not a group that gets assaulted. Come on, you guys. You're better than that. So come on, Sue. Give him the okay, please. Easter Bunny.
It's his birthday.
Tomorrow. And Easter. And that star after 250 years is going to line up again, and watch what's going to happen tomorrow. It's going to be a glorious day. Hope my daughter gets me jelly beans before the shit hits the fan.
Where the fuck did I just put that stuff?
All right, she's laughing out loud. Or that looks like TIE fighters, actually. The LOL looks like TIE fighters from Star Wars. Guys, tell it. You got the floor.
Okay, Con A.
Uh-oh, what happened?
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Oh, do you want me to look in the back chat? Now I can hear you. You said Connie, and I said yes, and then I didn't hear you.
Yeah, and you said nothing. Yeah. Stoner moment.
Who's stronger, men or women? And she kicked herself.
Oh my God, you pissed her off, dude. Oh shit, you pissed her off.
Okay, if she comes back, I'm going to go and hide.
She did a stoner moment. She did a me. She did a me.
Oh, what was the other joke? Which is harder, getting kicked in the nuts or giving birth?
No, getting kicked in the nuts, I don't think I have knowledge on. But babies don't count.
Yeah, but see, you never hear somebody say they want two.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what happened. I was like in the closet getting something, and now I'm out of the closet, and then like,
oh, great! Somebody's got to clip that now. Kanye's out of the closet.
I was in the closet. Now
The girls are gonna be bragging. They got one on their side.
I knew it. No, kitty. No. You can't sit on my lap all day long. Like, you can't.
What? Well, wait a minute. You still haven't answered him because he hasn't given you the punchline.
Dude, I didn't even hear the question. So go again, because every time I'd start hearing the question, I thought you guys were fucking with me, because like he would say Kane, and then he wouldn't say anything, but I think he was talking and I didn't hear him. But I thought you guys were fucking with me for a minute.
No, I didn't hear him either. This is not a play. This is all happening organically as it comes out of her mouth. Holy shit! Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Who is stronger, a man or a woman?
Stronger?
Yes.
Physically? A man.
Wrong.
A woman can take more pain.
It takes 6 men to put a guy in a grave. It only takes 1 to put him there.
Yeah. Only takes one woman to put him there. That's fair.
Nicole now. She's surprised too.
I did. I just came out of the closet. Nicole, would you like to run away with me together? Because, like, you'd be my ideal woman.
That's when you do the Paris Hilton. That's hot.
That's hot.
That's hot.
Nicole, that's so hot.
Now, see, Sue's into it. Why are you trying to throw your woman like she was so controlling, like you can't tell a joke?
Because usually when I tell her a joke, she yells at me or she gives me heck.
Yeah, but she's still here, so the jokes are not killing you in a relationship. So keep them coming. That's what keeps it spicy.
Yeah, well, I just don't know which one she's talking about. I've told her quite a few jokes. Usually give her one a day.
You two could do that on your own time. Or that's another show. Or we'll make a video about it or something. Don't worry about it. Be you. You're on my fucking panel.
The Avon joke is yours, Sue. You tell that one. You come up here and you tell them.
I should probably charge my phone soon-ish.
Yeah.
Just don't let me forget.
Why don't you just do it now while you're remembering?
Yeah, I guess I could.
Did you know you're gonna
sit by the wall, or not the wall, but like the thingy, the strip, why is this, like, you know what I'm talking about? Why is it, I wanted to say by the commando strip, but it's not.
Hey,
what is that
Kanye
called, and why can I not think of it right now?
I don't know, but Kanye, if you go on a TikTok shop, right? There's this power bank that goes on the back of your phone. It holds on by a magnet. You when you charge your phone, you charge that also. Oh. And then all you gotta do, and it goes to the back of your phone, and it ain't that heavy. So, like, if your phone dies, you put a little wire into that or I think it does it through the phone, and it's like a whole charge again. You have an extra charge. Like if it was like ammo, you have an extra clip
That would be
magazine.
nice. That would be lovely.
And
'Cause
I'm going to tell you right now, they're under $20.
I struggle with that.
Free shipping. For $20 free shipping. You get one for you, one for your hubby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause I think sometimes when you buy two, you get 10% off, and you get like $3 coupons too with TikTok.
It's a
So I mean,
trooper. Yeah.
yeah,
I used to
you
do
heard the
that too
speakers
for
I had.
whatever.
You heard the speakers I had.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a round little subwoofer, but they break apart into two little speakers,
Oh, that's cool.
so you could do surround sound. All you got to do is charge it with a regular phone, wire.
USB, yeah.
Yeah, whatever you use on your phone, and it was $27 free shipping.
That's nice. I need to get.
And they light up top, and each one you have to sync. So like if your husband wanted to go in the garage, you give him one. He syncs that one to his phone, then you have the other one synced to whatever you want.
The garage, the man cave, the garage.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I mean, for $27, they have a bigger one. I think it's like 40, but
yeah, that's a good price.
You know what they're a little thinner, like a cup of coffee. They're about the size of a mug of coffee.
Yeah, that's a perfect size to take places because I'm always outside, and that would be really nice instead of having to turn my truck on and listen to the music that way. That would be easier.
Yeah, and when they're synced to the same device, when you shut off one, they both shut off.
Oh, okay.
And the volume button, it's one click. If you do one click, it'll change your song if you're listening to music. Even TV, it will change it. But if you double click it, then it goes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then the volume goes up.
Outside. Because I need music outside. I'm out there all the fucking time, so I need.
Yeah.
And then I drain my battery on the truck from having the music on.
And a full charge each speaker, it lasts anywhere from 5 to 24 hours depending on the volume. Higher the volume, the more it's going to drain.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you right now, unless you got it on one, you can barely hear it. 24 hours. My shit's cranked all the way up, so I got 5 hours out of it. And they charge fast too. It ain't like you gotta wait a whole day.
I wonder if you guys.
I'm saying those power banks are good for you. Like if you're running around the farm and what if you got away and your phone died? At least you'd have that in the back as a backup, like a generator. And look, I'm not even affiliated with the company. I'm gonna get to that, bro. Jesus Christ. Let me finish the thought because I'm gonna forget if I don't. Sue, how the fuck are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All right. Have you been doing fuckery?
I'm trying to, but Nightwolf keeps throwing me under the bus.
Oh,
Nightwolf.
More cowbell. Your mic is it your connection good? I don't know. Are you guys hearing it?
Sue. It's a little crackly. Hi, Sue.
Well, I just wanted to come up and say no, quit throwing me under the bus. And tell the A-Log note.
Did you hear? I didn't hear that part.
Sorry, Sue. You're very crackly, and we're just having a little bit of a hard time understanding you.
And that makes me sad.
I know. I want to hear what she has to say.
Now I feel like Droop Along. That makes me sad. That makes me mad. I need to get real mad in a big fist.
Yeah.
That was good shit.
Well, buddy, I'm gonna go charge my phone.
All right.
Okay, thanks for having me up. Bye. Happy birthday.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye. There goes Sue. That was a.
Yeah, she is having big storms where she's at.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I forgot about that. She did say that earlier.
Yeah, she's been getting storms since yesterday.
All right. Well, I hope she's all right. Last thing you want to do is have no signal. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
Your
let's all
speaker
put a
thing
little
and-
hand. Oh, 1 second. Everybody put a little heart up, hands up, or whatever that thing's for Sue in the chat. I know it's only like 2 of you here, but you know, pray she makes it through. Now, okay, now the speaker.
that speaker thing. What
Yeah.
I have is a little portable one, about the size of a small cup, and I have a portable solar panel that you can put on a backpack, and it will charge anything you want.
Oh yeah, I've seen those solar charger too. I've been thinking about getting that too.
Yeah, my kids got me one about 2 years ago. Beautiful. You can put it in your window. You can put it on your backpack. Anywhere.
I've seen the solar panel generators too. Little mini generators. Solar.
Yeah.
For camping, so you don't have to carry the gas, you know. So
Yeah,
they're
the solar
quieter.
panel ones. The solar panel ones
Okay.
I would recommend because, yeah, they work great.
Yeah, it's like, you know, the sun works. Look how we're using the sun for energy. That's what it's here for, right? You know, Tesla had, that's why they offed them. Tesla had the cure right now. Nobody in this world, there would be no poverty because everybody, number one in this world, would have free electricity. Where even, you know, everybody have to get gas cars. You never pay an electric bill, a heating bill again. You never put gas in your car. They charge it for free. What happens then to the world? The government no longer has control. They got nothing because now they can't even use oil to go to war over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You look at
They have all that.
industrial age.
They have the cure for cancer, but cancer is such a money-making business for everybody. And the food industry is working with the health industry. We'll give them the stuff to make them sick. We'll make money off that, and then you make money off the medications and the surgeries and everything else. And then it just keeps going.
Mm-hmm. So what was it?
Even free. They say free healthcare. You know, centers. Nothing's free. Somebody's paying for it. You know what's free? The water that comes from the sky. The sunlight. The oxygen, right?
Yes.
We're just a different version of the caveman. You got to go out there and provide. He had it a little harder. Everybody claiming I don't want to work 12-hour shifts. This guy had to go with a club and find a dead animal with no shoes, a little fucking loincloth on. And the more of them that survived, don't forget, if they didn't start, right, we wouldn't be here.
Oh, you think nowadays you have to buy a hunting license just to go out to hunt?
Yeah, they hunted for free because they had to eat.
Right.
I mean, look, a lot of people still do that to this day.
I still do it.
Sure, you know, you catch the bison, right? The bison meat or something like that. Elk. I don't know.
Yep.
You know, but I'm
we
saying, you
have all
know,
that.
but you got the old school traditions where they honored the animal, right?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? There's that. So, you know, People got to realize what makes this world go around. These governments, everything that's happening, it wouldn't matter if Kamala was in there, Joe Biden. The same shit was going to happen. Don't care if you change the players. This has been planned over years.
Yeah, it's all about the money.
Over the past 3 years, I bet not people were paying attention to say, hey, wait a minute, they're saying it. That fucking aliens are real. Then the governments are coming out, and now these scientists are dying. They want the secret out, but they want to protect it at the same time. They're slowly trickling it to the humans. Because you got to remember, this is bigger than JFK and 9/11 put together. If the news turned on and you seen a little green man there or whatever this species, there's more than one. I mean, there's a lot that's going to blow everybody's mind. I mean, think what happened with the freaking virus. Everybody ran out of toilet paper as a society. What's going to happen when they put what is going to happen when they put fucking little green men? The people that are against marijuana are going to be the most pro-marijuana in the world because they're going to need it for their anxiety if they don't off themselves. I mean,
speaking of marijuana,
they have all this technology that's 100,000 years advanced on what we have. You think your cell phone's so great and you got the best iPhone? That those aliens are going to pull up and go, bitch, please.
Our technology is 20 years behind what they actually have.
Always more than that.
The last study I saw was 20 years. But that was quite a few years ago.
You got to remember, and this ain't a quote on Star Wars, there's a galactic federation and it's been there since around Roosevelt. When you see that little grainy photo that they're going to try to put in 4K of an alien ship landing in an Air Force base, and the species that kind of looks like us walks out and greets the president. They had a treaty. You share your technology, we'll provide you human bodies to experiment on, because there's what they want to do, because we're all part of their experiment. Okay, we're all part of the experiment, humans. You got to remember, there was giants. They found the bones. Oh, that was a fairy tale. They've been programming you your whole life. Look at the movies that are coming out. This summer is coming, Steven Spielberg, Disclosure. It's right there in front of your face and you can't see it. It's not a conspiracy theory. Yeah, yeah. It's not a conspiracy theory anymore. And look, all you need is this one big conspiracy theory to actually come true, and then all the naysayers to the JFK assassination and did we really land on the moon? You can't even argue those anymore. You're going to go, why would I believe anything I've heard my whole life? That's going to blow people's mind. Your whole life's been a lie. You were taught that it didn't happen. You know, people don't realize they're killing us.
Oh yeah.
This earth is overpopulated with humans. The resource ratio is not. Yeah, and the resource ratio are not keeping up with each other. We're fighting over all this shit.
And how much waste are we doing?
You know, they said, oh no. Oh no. What was I going to say? Hang on. Well, I said no to the aliens, right? And then it happened. And there was something else. I went fucking dead on that. Hang on, Sue. I tried doing two things at once. Should have known better. You know, people don't believe the government was behind 9/11. It's all a conspiracy. But there's a lot of proof to prove it. Video proof, too. But nobody, once you're programmed, it's hard to go back. You can't untrain a dog. That dog is going to forever sit and give paws. That's the only thing you can train him. You may not be able to train him, but you can't untrain him. Because that's not a behavior. Chewing up your fucking underwear is a behavior. You can correct that. But you can't go back once you correct it, right? Hey, I'll start chewing on my underwear again. And dog's gonna be like, I'm gonna get my ass beat. Fuck you, bitch. Bastard. You know. But if you tell the dog it was okay, the dog might go, you mean this has been okay the whole time? You lied to me. The government's been lying for years. I don't care what country you're in. They're all in on it. New World Order. One nation. Ronald Reagan knew about the aliens. There's a section in the Pentagon that's just for movies.
That's how they introduce it to us. They put it in the movie so that we slowly get used to it. Sorry.
They give it to
put it in movies.
Yeah, the Pentagon gives Hollywood the ideas, then they work with it. They go back and forth with that shit. This is what we want in it. This is what we don't want in it.
They've been doing that since jetpacks in those old 70s and 60s movies. Mm-hmm. Now we have them. Look at Star Trek. Your automatic doors, everything.
Well, here's the thing. He would the guy that created it, I forget, Rottenberg or something, something Berg, the creator of Star Trek.
Gene Roddenberry.
Yeah. Okay. He was friends with people in the CIA.
Yeah.
Right. The technology they used, the communicator, that was the in your head cell phone. So when cell phones came out, it flipped open. We thought we were on Star Trek.
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
And it felt weird, but it felt like it should happen. You've been expecting that since the 60s, watching Star Trek, right?
Right.
We haven't got, and we're close to flying cars. I mean, the only thing good about flying cars is that you can swerve somebody and you got more room. You don't have to worry about hitting a tree. Unless you're in a crowded tree area, you know what I'm saying? But if you fly above the trees, you know, everybody's going to be like World War II fighters, the Foo Fighters. On the, just think about it. Think about people can't even drive on a flat surface. They're going to drive in gravity or whatever it is, the atmosphere.
On the same principle as a hovercraft.
Well, we had the hoverboard. They had the hovercraft.
Yeah.
They've been slowly leaking the. You got to remember, 100,000 years ago, or less, around there was a civilization that was more advanced than we can even imagine. And they didn't last. They scratched the surface, start over. They keep rewriting the script 250 years. There's a shift. And guess what's coming up in July? Our 250-year anniversary. Right? The dinosaurs, gone.
Mm-hmm.
There were civilizations upon civilizations. Look, If you build a house today, it's not going to last freaking, 20 million years or whatever, however old the fucking pyramids are. Much as I watch, I don't have the numbers. The pyramids are still standing. Look at the architecture in England. Castles and mansions they had back then. Some of them, how the fuck did they make them?
Yes.
Your house you're living in, even with care, wouldn't last that long. I don't care, even if you use brick. There's something in that shit. And the shit they found below the pyramids, but that's a conspiracy theory. So we got to wait for the one to come true. And like I said, all the other ones of who shot JFK, you're gonna believe the conspiracy. You know, everybody's gonna come to one side, the right side. You're gonna find out from Vietnam, from World War I, what was that about? The true meaning of it. 9/11 was just to start the fire. That was a little timber in there just to start the fire to go in a 20-year war. And look who makes money in the war. Yeah, who makes money off the war? Look, you can go to Home Depot, and I'm using this as an example. I doubt the number's right, but you could figure out the difference. You went to Home Depot now and bought a hammer, it would cost you $4.99, right? Now that company sells that at a deal to. Huh?
We don't have Home Depots here. Well, where I'm at, I know some places do in Canada, but we don't have them here.
All right. So anyway, it's $4.99 in the store. I'll just say general store. You can buy in the supermarket and get a loaf of bread and a hammer. Okay.
Yes, I know what you're trying to say.
If that company sold the same hammer to the government or government contractors, that hammer is going to cost $15 to $20.
Mm-hmm.
So they can afford to lose the money on the retail side and keep it low and keep people working. Because all we are is a modern day Ford figured out the best why we work a 40-hour work week. You got just enough time to make money. You got just enough time to be everything's portioned, right? We got to go to bed at a certain time because we got to get up in the morning. They figured it all out, and they figured you do that like a hamster on the wheel, you would rarely break through that cycle because they're going to make it harder to do that.
Yeah, we're taught to stay in a routine.
Look,
you're taught that as a kid going to school.
The biggest racism is the elite all over the world. They're all treating us like slaves, the lesser. But everybody's yelling about racism in the streets. And yes, there is. No, I'm not like there's no that. Right? But you don't realize we're disposable. You know, when you got a fucking chicken house with 6,000 chickens, if one dies every 2 weeks, it's not going to make a difference. They'll get another one in there. They'll just replace it. They keep the production going. There's another chicken to go in there. There's no shortage of chicken. Oh, and the other thing, people said, oh, no, they're not eating babies and drinking baby blood. Then the Epstein file comes out. And they didn't even show you the most horrific shit. But they showed you just enough because, look, you're just starting to drink, you got to take it slow, you know. You don't want to eat that big rush. You're fucking drunk. Now you got DWI. You're wrapped around a tree, right? Drink moderately. They give it to you in drips. You swallow it better. So they don't lose control because if we found out the truth of everything, the government wouldn't have control on none of us. I mean, I don't believe in First Amendment auditors. They're just fucking clout chasers. They don't care about the fucking law. But I don't like the system either. They have some good points. They just go about it in the most silliest, ridiculous way. And how can you take somebody like that seriously? Except for Ironton Auditor, you know. But you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Sue, I thought I let you up.
You did. You just didn't let her get a chance to talk.
Well, I'm on a roll here, man. I'm fucking baked.
I know. She's not mad.
I'm just starting a conversation. You can buzz in, but I need to complete a sentence because you know how my memory is between the stroke and getting high. Sometimes it's like, once that thought comes out, you can't shut the faucet off until the tank drains.
Okay, well, the whole thing about getting high, I want to tell you about this. What is it? Canada? Mountain Dew now has THC in it.
I know some Targets here are going to be selling those, and the ones with mushrooms in it. Too.
Yep. I found it hilarious. My kids are addicted to them. They go out and grab 2 cans every Monday and sit down and watch cartoons.
You got to think about it. Weed has been around for up to years, okay? Just up to Nixon. Anything before Richard Nixon, the cowboys fucking smoked weed all the time. It was like, you know what I mean? It was like a horse eating hay back then. There was no fucking laws. There was alcohol laws. They didn't give a shit about weed because it was a natural plant. But somebody got in Nixon's ear. I think it was an idea, and he's like, "Oh, we can make money off this shit. Turn everybody into criminals." It's like you're a criminal if you eat lettuce. You should be shunned from society for 15 years for having a pound of weed. And whether they believe your story is for just your consumption, or if you wanted to share it with other people, because that's what I call it, sharing it with a donation.
True.
It's like when hey, we'll give you a box of free food if you make a donation, whatever you get, $5, $10, because this free bone box is going to feed 4 other people somehow. You get what I'm,
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
The pharmaceutical, how many people are finding weeds good for all kinds of ailments, these made-up ailments, these spectrum stuff. I mean, the spectrum is like the LGBTQ community. They're running out of letters, and pretty soon we're going to add new letters to our alphabet just to appease that. I mean, with all those letters, can't they come up with one word? Where's the Wheel of Fortune? Can I buy a vowel? I don't, please. What the fuck is O? There's actually people on the internet now trying to make fucking child porn legal and acceptable.
Yeah,
but
I don't agree with that one.
Where is the march in the streets for that? Where? Where's the march in the streets for all the missing kids? Well, people don't realize these kids ain't missing. They're adults now. They were abducted. If they didn't go to experiments, they went to underground things and became the secret military, the shadow military. The people argue it on TikTok, on social media, in the workplace, in family, these president, this and that. This is all for show. You're at a 24-hour cabaret or a concert, and you're just playing a part. It's like this video game Sims. You're just walking around existing. And they're training you. Repetitiveness. If you need to watch multiple news, because almost the same dialogue in the story is the fucking same. Somebody did a compilation of it. I mean, And here's the thing: once aliens are proved, that means Bigfoot's real. Because there's a lot of evidence, even if they don't want to accept it. You can't argue it no more. Ah, damn, Nicole. You can't argue it anymore, you know?
True.
And I think because of what Reagan said might happen. Everybody in the streets fighting ICE and immigration, and they don't realize, you know, whatever side. Both sides are right and wrong at the same time. Okay?
Well,
But Ronald Reagan said...
What I saw last night on ICE taking over the military bases for grads, that pissed me off.
Well...
Excuse my language.
Oh my God, your language? I just said the F word 500 times in an hour and a half. Anyway, Ronald Reagan said in a speech, and this was in the 80s, when we were at war and conflict and amongst, you know, everybody fighting, whatever, there's one thing that would bring us together, and an outside threat. Because he knew they were here and why they were here. They you know what brought them here? Some of them, the new ones, because there's a lot more species here. And I know it sounds like out of Star Wars, but shit, when you get into this shit, now you're going to realize everything's falling together. You put the wall together separately, right? Now you're putting everything together.
Yes.
Everything's done, just put it together. And you're going to go, fuck, I did build the house. Holy shit. I didn't know what I was building this whole time. It's all going to come together, and then they lose control over us. They're going to tell you.
Control.
I mean, if getting back to the kids, like I said, where the kids are, you know, how many times we build all over the place, nobody finds bones of a kid. Rarely it happens, and then it becomes a Lifetime movie. Not dishonoring the kid, but I'm just saying, you know, we turn that into money. I said they weren't eating the babies. Hollywood wasn't this evil. They got clones. I mean, this shit's coming out. Jim Carrey was warning us. They're reflecting. Everything they're reflecting on one side is actually what they're doing. And they medicated us enough. They medicated us enough in our fucking food. The food we eat.
The food we eat, the pictures we see, yeah, subliminal messaging.
Look, if you put a worm...
The internet's one of the worst.
Yeah, if you put a worm on a hook, the chances of getting a big and small fish are pretty much the same. Depending on who's hungrier, right? I guess. But if you put a fucking whole cooked chicken on a hook, you're going to get the biggest fucking shark over there or biggest fish over there that's going to be able to eat it, right?
Yes.
And then you're going to make that fish even fatter. They make us fat, so we have to go to the doctor and we have to have health problems. And everybody said, well, trust the doctors. The doctors are in on it. You don't realize we're living in the Truman Show. Remember the Truman Show? That was the programming. Is everybody seeing it now? I mean, I don't want to sound like Alex Jones, but he says some crazy shit.
Smitty, I remember when doctors used to promote cigarettes on commercials.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, smoke. We got a couple of years. We were getting the money. Now we're getting lung transplants and people are dying. All right, now it's getting out of hand. Just take your time. Now we can regulate it even more and make more money off you.
Yeah, everybody's addicted to it.
Yeah, they're making money over a plant. They're making more on weed than florists make, or the industry, or what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's supposed to go to our schools. Bull fucking shit. It's been going in their pockets for years. And that's why they raise your taxes, because they spent your money. And it's like your wife spent a whole credit card. Your husband, either way, so give her a credit card, $5,000 balance, just in case of emergency. It's all her money. And she maxes it out in one fucking day. And then she needs shit during the month. And then she said, well, you got to give me more money. I had to buy what I bought. Luxury stuff. I forgot to take care of you. So now you have to give me more for me to take care of you. Start where the income tax started. Follow the trail. It's all colliding. The people that you're hating in the streets, the local cops, I'm not going to say FBI because that's a whole nother mess. But your local cops, you should be protecting the good ones. Because some of them because what corrupts everybody? Money. When a scandal happens, right? It's always either about money, it has some money involved in it. Because money makes the world go round. It's all about power. They've already picked who's going to go underground if nukes. That's why aliens are here, because they don't want the nukes. We woke up the galaxy with the atom bomb. It's like you only had 1 or 2 bugs in your house or home species. Now you just woke up every bug in the world, and now it's coming here to stop you because that hurt. Sounds fucking weird, and I don't give a shit because it's fucking coming out. I've been following this shit. I'm a stupid motherfucker. But I got comments
say that.
In it. Well, it's just. We're just meat suits.
Yes.
Just like a car that dies and it goes in a junkyard, it's either euthanized right away because there's nothing to it, or it sat there and you pick the parts. Just like when a human dies, we pick the parts off them. And then you get rid of the rest. The rest dies. Then they recycle. Our souls recycle. Why do you think when people have a deja vu? That was you. They only have so many souls, and that's what they don't have souls like we. They don't have what we have. They're interested in what they created. We're all a creation. Look at some of your fucking original nursery rhymes. They're fucking like horror stories.
Yes.
And as the generations went on, they tweaked it. I mean, they ran out of ideas for movies. How many fucking reboots have you seen?
Can't count that high.
And the reboots is they can reboot something that was popular, but get you really interested because they're going to add a little twist to it. But the little twist they're adding to it, you're doing your homework again. They're like, just to make sure you got the point they try to get you in the first one. They tell it to you in a different way. Science is controlled too. There's nothing on here that's not controlled by powers that be. Nothing. We are the peasants. And when that's finally proven, then it's not going to be about black or white, Canadian, American. everybody that's down on the ground and not sitting high in the castle, we're all the fucking same, because when we get taken out, we're going to bleed the same. We all have the same body part. Some of you might have cut them off before you got to this point. And we're going to be ground into fucking meat. You're eating humans in fucking McDonald's. I haven't eaten McDonald's in fucking 8 years. You're afraid to drink their coffee. But that's a conspiracy theory. But hey, maybe not. Food for thought. Think outside the box. It's not a conspiracy. The conspiracy is what happens on the internet. I think Nightwolf's having an affair with a dog. That's a conspiracy.
Hey,
I have no proof of it, though. And you can't even prove to me that you're not, right? How are you going to prove to me you're not? We're at a stalemate. Go ahead. I'm just saying.
well, the thing about the food is what I was going to mention to you earlier. Tim Hortons has been busted for putting nicotine into their coffee so people would get addicted to it.
Oh, I think that's
And
here
now-
too. I remember seeing the article.
Yeah, now they're starting to close down the Timmy's here. Yeah, they're starting to close them down now.
Yeah, I seen the article on that. I mean, look, you're in fucking Canada, right? You got 3 ingredients in your French fries in McDonald's. Over here, we got 11. There's fucking formaldehyde in it. You could bury that fucking large fry like you buried grandma with no casket, or put it in a bag and leave it underground for a year. You could dig it back up. You can't eat grandma. She's still no good, but that fry is preserved. And you can eat that fry. It don't decay. The buns don't decay. There's stuff in there to make you want it more. It's a drug. We're all drug addicts. How do you reward your dog? When they poop, you get a treat. I don't get a fucking treat when I poop. If you give away high fives, you don't get a treat for it. Hey, high five, you owe me a cookie. Yeah, you owe me a cookie. All right, just eat yours and I'll eat mine. No, I want your, and then a fight starts, right? You get what I'm saying? They're training us.
Yes.
Nobody can sit here and go, nope. Nobody.
They start training you when you first start school in kindergarten. You do good at what they want you to do, you get a treat.
Mm-hmm. We got snack time. You got a treat after nap time or a treat before nap time. Then sometimes we treat ourselves, right? We go, how do we treat ourselves? We're addicted to the food we're buying. So I'm going to eat more of that cake. If you had all natural ingredients, you wouldn't crave it like some people do.
True.
And they found a drug that could just make everybody fucking lose everything because they said you're going to own nothing and like it. They said it out loud. When people laugh about the New World Order, look at the world stage thing, that fucking guy from whatever country. They say it right out of their fucking mouth. Everybody's trying to point at Trump being on the Epstein list. He did some shady stuff, but nothing. I don't think that's fucking prosecutable because he helped them with their. But here, if they had solid proof he did a serious act, don't you think they would have used it against him to get him not elected? They didn't want that to come out because their cover's blown. Look how many names came out that are from the left leaning. Hollywood. Oprah. Whoopi was on there, but it wasn't a big deal. Bill Gates. He writes an email to Jeffrey Epstein and says, I got syphilis from one of the girls. Can you give me something I can slip into my wife's food so she don't find out? She was asked about it in the interview. But when we said it back then, everybody's like, nope, that's not true. Nope, nope. Where are those people now? Okay. They don't want in some cities here. Like, well, all right. Some cities have an ordinance where you can't grow a garden. And I'm talking if you got an acre of land. But like in New York City, there's rooftop gardens. They want you to have just enough balance because they don't want to see that you could. So you can't even get rainwater. You know how much aluminum is in our water? That's what the chemtrails are. They're putting the aluminum in the atmosphere thinking it's going to reflect the sun a little bit so they can cool the planet. Look, who's talking about climate control right now? You're writing about people coming over to this country illegally. What do you think would happen to you? Anybody go to any other country? What would happen to you? You think they're going to roll out the red carpet and say, whoa, Night Wolf's here? In Germany? A Canadian in Germany? Hey? Everybody's racist.
And yeah.
But I'm telling...
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is...
Everybody has racism in them.
Hitler was into the aliens. The Vatican... And Jeffrey Epstein has visited the Vatican over 10 times. But nobody dares going to call the Pope a pedo. You don't realize how well protected it is. Epstein's not dead. That was all faked. I mean, come on, it's like a plot in a movie. The guards were asleep. How did he hang himself? Next on House. Come on. Everybody says Musk gave the Hitler salute. But
I did see that.
Right? But here's the thing. If you watch Chuck Schumer when he's at a podium, he takes both fists at the same time and pounds down. And now go back and watch any speech of Hitler. He does the same fucking thing. They took lessons out of everybody's playbook. Our government is a lot like the mob in a lot of situations. But you got to remember Operation Paperclip. They brought Nazis over here to work in our government. Don't you think they took some of what they thought was usable for what Hitler did? Look at it. Now
you can see it nowadays.
Everybody's saying Trump's to hit Hitler. Every goddamn president's been to Hitler in a different form.
True. Can you hang on for a minute? I gotta run to the heads. I'll be right back.
All right. I'll keep talking. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I'll keep talking. Every government knows about the aliens. They landed all over there. They're all in on it. They've talked about the New World Order, one world government control. The aliens are here because of our nukes. If a nuke goes off, not that only wipes out our species and tens of millions of other, this affects planets that are more advanced than us. Basically, we're in the ghetto of the universe. But everybody individually thinks they're top shit, you know? Like, it's like you grew up, your brother grows up, you're poor, But the minute your brother plays the lottery and hits $1 million, 9 out of 10 times, there's always maybe 2 or 3 out of 10 they're going to say, fuck everybody else, I'm taking this and moving on. Greed. We're no different than the National Geographic when three wolves get a fucking deer. They're all trying to get the best piece. Who's still here? Say hello. Because I'm not going to talk to myself. Hope nobody clips this, mate. There you are. I was talking in the chat. There's 4 people. You know, when
I'm guessing Sue's still here. Yep.
She is. Yep. When a child is raped, all these pedophiles, right? But nobody's getting put in jail. Hillary did all these crimes. She's not in jail. Everything going around Minnesota. Why is nobody getting arrested? Everybody's got Teflon on them. I don't care what side you are. Because if any one of them go, guess what? They're going to turn everybody in for a sweet deal and not get their head blown off for treason. See what I'm saying? Everyone's going to be themselves.
That's a touchy subject for me.
And the whole system's going to crash. The whole system's going to crash. It's like you got 200 cows, right? And the fence breaks. Are you stopping those 200 cows? The floodgates will open.
Not likely.
Never know, man. A lot of even Notre Dame has fucking figured this shit out. Too many coincidences from one person. How many times you've had that many coincidences? You know, or it's all.
Yeah, Notre Dame was quite smart for his time.
Yeah, I mean, even Da Vinci, what he created, and how he hid stuff. And now people need safe spaces. Nobody knows what gender they are. You be whatever you want. Yeah, you can, but don't make everybody else say, you know, I am not going to convince a room full of oldies people to listen to Metallica. They're going to say, you listen to your shit there, we'll listen to stuff there. Don't involve us in it. We don't know what you're talking about. We're not going to be a certain way to you because you like Metallica and vice versa. You're on your own. Somebody makes fun of you, part of life. Look, there's people that get made fun on here, not for that, just for the way they live or the way they look. And we always got to hurt somebody so we can not hurt ourselves. And I'm guilty. Every fucking body here is guilty of it. Even the good people. Because the more people you're good to, the more you get screwed over. And some people don't stop. Because they say, oh, there's still good people out there, right? There's still good people out there. But some people get burned enough. They finally get it. How many times do you need to touch a stove to know it's hot? Even if you didn't know what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like if you hit the motor on your weed whacker or your mower, you know that fucking motor's there. And you're going to analyze the way why you hit it, and you're going to not repeat that again. You know, I better wear socks or I better have pants on, right? Something like that. I mean, but it's insanity. People do the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. These panels ain't about figuring out differences or something constructive. It's basically a fucking show and tell, brag fest Who has more? Like that saying, the guy with the most toys wins in the end. We're braggers. I got this. I got that. Sometimes people go overboard. Some people just say, hey, look, I got this. You know, and sometimes good comes out of it. Hey, was it good? Yeah, I'll buy it. Right? But we're braggers. We're
Yeah, people like to show off what they have.
Yeah. Like I said, but not everybody does it intentionally. Like, I'm going to say I'm better than you. You know what I mean? And or you're going to say, you know, but some people do. Because they're hiding behind a screen. You can't, I assume by the way you look, if I seen you on camera, you live in a trailer.
No, I do not.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying hypothetically.
Okay.
I'm just using a hypothetical person. And then that's where the digging starts into the background because everybody's trying to get that last shot in or get the best shot in or slam dunk. Like I was part of this whole thing. Right? Look how many people were feeling bad if Mike did unalive himself. People actually were saying good things about the man for everything that fucking guy did. I'm sorry, me personally. But I'm not going to judge you because you want to, you know, feel sorry. But now he's not dead. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
Nothing's going to stop online bullying. You know what's going to stop it? Turn off the internet.
Well, think about it. Back in the 80s, it was the TV set. Now we have portable TVs and we call them our cell phones.
We don't even need home computers anymore.
No.
We don't need books.
It has stronger power than what we had back in the 80s and 90s.
We don't need books.
Oh, I love my books.
But we don't need them. Now we got AI to make stuff for us. We're getting lazy. We got places that'll bring our fat ass food. Yeah, some of the people that use those resources need them. I'm one of them. It's great. But you got able-bodied people that sit home and you pay for them, and they got 2 working arms, legs, and they can work somewhere. I'm disabled and wish I could have worked for the past 8 years. Because either way, they hook you.
Mm-hmm.
Once you let the government in your life, they're forever in your life. Forever. Everybody was fingerprinted after a certain age. Remember when they started that? Your fingerprints are in the system. I think they did it in kindergarten or somewhere around there for me. So my fingerprints are in the system. They tagged you. Just like that tag we put in our dog here in, I don't know if it's in Canada. If somebody finds your dog and goes to an animal shelter, they can wave a wand and it'll come up and belongs to Nightwolf. Right? Same fucking thing. Fingerprints. If a dog chewed up the garbage and they got a picture of the dog, right? Just like a person. Just like a person, right? Pulling out ID.
Well, they didn't do it to me as a kid, but they did it to my kids. They started a program saying,
you tag cattle, right?
Yep.
What is cattle? Produce food.
Mm-hmm.
You raise cattle, you kill them. Everything you raise, you kill, so we can eat. But then we want more space. We want more space, and we go, why do you think there's certain areas that are clean, away from pollution? Millions of acres man hasn't touched in centuries. And you mean to tell me somewhere out there a species of 4,000 to 5,000 Bigfoot can't be possible? Where the air is cleaner and they grow bigger? They're all by you and can't all around. They've been around. So everybody says this is stolen land and they pray for the Indians, but the Indians said the furry guy's real. We also said, fuck you, you're lying. What were they trying to start? An internet rumor? And I don't care if you believe or not. Don't even argue with me on it. I'm not looking for an argument. Against or with, actually. Because I'm just waiting for this one domino to fall. And they've been working on it. Then rationally, everybody should sit back and go, yep, that was a lie. Like when we figured people out online, like Mike, it seemed like everybody believed him. And then they started realizing that was a lie. It's like Maury Povich. He said he didn't sleep with him. That was a lie. God, it feels good to get that out. Oh, yeah, remarks since birth. Exactly. But they just started doing that how long ago? There was no IDs in the Wild West. I mean, you had I forget what they had back then, but
Your name.
And your good word, right?
Right.
And if you're borrowing from a town store, they know the town is only 100 population. We'll find where you live. We remember you. You had they had quicker core back then than an episode of Judge Judy. They didn't drag cases out if you stole somebody's pig. They didn't drag cases out for fucking, you're guilty. He's got more proof than you. This is your third time, Mr. Matheson. We're going to have to execute you. You're becoming a problem. Any last word? Nope. The whole town gathers around for it. Kill the bitch. He was just trying to feed his family. Because times were hard.
True.
But what people still nowadays, if I see a guy with dirty clothes on, that I tell he hasn't been living them, he just worked and got caught leaving Walmart with baby formula bread, any kind of reasonable food, not fucking gummy bears or cereal, unhealthy shit, right? And he gets caught. I feel sorry for that guy, and a lot of those cases get dropped because of the situation. That guy never would have stolen anything if it wasn't for a situation. He just desperate times, desperate measure, right?
Right.
But these people going in there fucking stealing iPhone TVs when they're looting, all high dollar shit.
Yeah, not something practical that they actually need.
Yeah, and then they're still collecting welfare, and all health care off the government, off taxpayers. So if you're willing to push the wheel, you have to push it harder for the people that don't want to push the wheel. Make that make sense. Are you going to feed your neighbor's kids before you feed your own?
Oh, hell no.
Would you feel guilty about it? Fuck yeah. That's a hard decision to make, but not really. Those are your kids. I don't know you.
I'll take care of my kids and hold on. I'll feed my kids and I'll go without to make sure a kid doesn't go hungry easily.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. If you seem like it's worth it, because you got to remember now, you guys got to band together. Whatever leaves blew on your lawn before the apocalypse, right?
True.
Is out the window. This ain't your way to get back at him. Well, fuck, I'll show him. I'll kill his kid. I'll make him starve. Thanks for leaving your garbage cans out. That's what you get. It's called survival mode. They tried telling us in The Walking Dead, you don't realize The Walking Dead is like 20%, 25% zombies and horror. The rest is showing you how humanity, these characters, the goody two shoes, end up being the badasses and surviving. Only the strong survive. They have a virus. Look it up. Bill Gates talked about it. That would wipe out 50% of the population. COVID was a trial run.
I'm trying to remember what that one's called. Mutaba?
Yes, I don't remember. I think he talked about it anywhere between 2015 and 2020. So maybe if you look up Bill Gates interview between then, you might find it.
Yeah, well, there was another one back in early 80s, and it almost outshined AIDS because everybody was freaking out about AIDS. And then they said this other virus was there. They got it contained. They got some samples. They're saying, yeah, this thing could actually wipe out everybody. And it's an airborne virus that spreads instantly.
Yeah, look at the money. They give you tips in your money that they make you fight over. There was a lot of musicians that were told what to sing, and the ones that didn't want to conform, drug overdose.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we still have gladiators every fucking sport. We got WWE wrestling. It's fucking. Well, I don't tell you and argue with you with that. You know, you're on my side. You're on my side, knowing that shit ain't fake like people think it is.
No, they get
we're
hurt.
taught to think.
They have arguments, everything. Yeah, they're normal people.
And people don't realize that. You know the whole Hart family, so you know you've seen them off the screen. No cameras around, right? You know the real Harts.
Yes.
Yep. So
Chris Benoit was right from Edmonton. And yeah, when I met him, yeah, he was a hell of a guy. One of the best people I met. I met Scotty Olsen at the Transit Hotel, which is a bar here. Yeah, he's Golden Glove 5 times in a row. Little pissant couldn't fight in a street fight, but he could box like hell. Sit down and have a beer with him? Yeah, not a problem. Sit down with the Harts? Yep. Any of the old wrestlers from Stampede Wrestling? Yeah, they were always at the Sands having a beer together right after being these angry people fighting in the ring.
Yep.
Some of them didn't like each other. You could tell that. They wouldn't even
I got
sit
to
together.
meet from back in the day, right, the 80s.
Okay.
I got to meet 2 of my favorites, Jake. Well, there's more than 2, but I'm just saying, out of the ones that's my favorites, 2 of them, and Anvil. I got to shake their hand, talk to them. Cool, fucking, awesome. That was so cool. I met Animal from Legion of Doom. I mean, I sat in a bar with the Iron Sheik for 3 hours. When I trained wrestling, I trained with Rowdy Piper's nephew.
Oh, cool.
My second real ex-girlfriend back when I was into the wrestling. I didn't meet the Ultimate Warrior, no chance now, and the Undertaker. That was my guys back
then. You're going to get mad at me, but I do have to get going. I told my daughter. Okay. You have a good time. Happy birthday.
Good talking to you again. Thanks a lot, man. Good talking to you again.
All right. I'll talk to you again next time I see you. And yes, I do have a mic.
I'm happy for you, bro. Now I got to find something new to give you shit about. I'll work on something.
Just remember to click your mute button next time. Have a good
Yeah,
time.
thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, fuck you. Bye. Later, bro.
Later.
Oh, Andre the Giant. Yeah, that would have been one to beat too. I mean, there's your thing back to our Giants. Look at fucking Andre the Giant. Look at fucking Shaq. They have some of that DNA from the Giants. Is anybody here? I'm not gonna talk to myself. I'll Friday here. If you're gonna be good because we're both stoned. So. Allegedly. Fuck yeah, they found the bones. They've been hiding it from us. They got the fucking blood samples of fucking Bigfoot. They keep denying them. Unknown species. So if it ain't Bigfoot, then what the fuck it is? Because it's an act. They can get a test, right? You give them fake blood, they can't get a test out of it. But it can run through the blood test, fine. So it's actual real blood. And you're saying it doesn't register. So you're pretty much giving it away. We got footprints that are casted. We were the only species on this planet, mammal, that had dermin things on the bottom of their feet, like the fingerprints, dermin ridges. Those fucking footprints have derma ridges in it. See what I'm saying? If I'm making any sense, Pop Fraud, I don't know if you're into this shit. It's not conspiracy theory. It's like, hey, you think a storm's coming? No, I see another storm coming. You don't believe me? I don't believe you. We'll see whose storm actually comes. The war Iran and Israel was in the prophecies of shit, if you believe in that. Tomorrow on Easter, we're going to line up with a star that only happens every 250 years. And that, if you believe in the Bible, that's when Jesus is supposed to come and smack us on the wrist. Hey, stop creating people that try to kill the universe. We're the toddlers in the universe. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They got roped off areas in Washington. I'm roped off, fenced off. Expedition Bigfoot, 2 seasons they were in Washington, Oregon mountains, and they found underground bunkers that were laboratories, but they couldn't get into them. They were welded shut. In the middle of nowhere, you would never found it unless you know where it is, but they did a LiDAR. And when they went there, the black helicopters, 3 of them flew over. And then they were onto another Bigfoot, and then the black helicopters fly over. Those fuckers are all tagged. Look up 1988, maybe 82. Somewhere's in the 80s when Mount St. Helen blew up. Type in Mount St. Helen Bigfoot, see what you got. They were airlifting Bigfoot out with their version back then of the Black Ops helicopter. All these people that spent all this money, you think there's people out there trying to find a tooth fairy? Spending all this money? Bigfoot have a cloaking device. That's why you get them out with the glimpses they catch them. 1968, you got the biggest fucking evidence of Bigfoot, and everybody's trying to deny that because they don't want to grasp this as possible. They said a giant squid wasn't alive, but it is. Scientists later said, "Oh, we were wrong." None of us should be sick right now. There's a thing that we can live. You can live 300-400 years, like Yoda. You know how when they say you die, you see a light? Well, then when a baby's born, the first thing when that thing opens, they see a light. It's like back in the shredder, back out, new version. That's why all these people have deja vu. A 6-year-old boy said he was a World War II pilot. There's no way he could have made it up. You're a recycled you. But anyway, everybody have a good day. Bye.